So welcome once more to EDRD 615. I'm assuming that you've already looked at the syllabus and have been oriented to it either through one of my recordings or by reading it through pretty thoroughly. I hope you've printed it out. The course schedule is really your map through the course. So I'm hoping that you'll at least have printed that out and that you can follow that throughout the semester. I want to show you what's on course content before we head out to the other parts. This is where you can find the Solem and the Swolem matrix and the CEF guide. You'll need one of those at least for your case study. Here is where you can find your readings, but there is a hyperlink as well in the assignments file. And here is a model of a posting of the kinds of conversations that I'm hoping to see in your group discussions. I've gone ahead and clicked on that model posting, and here it is opened up for you. I'm going to just go ahead and enable editing as we need to. And you'll see that the question is in red. And basically, this is a conversation that took place a semester ago in a different course with some pretty good students. Great experience with them. And this is a wonderful discussion that they've had. And you can tell here's one of the responses, giving actual page numbers, text references, some more analysis here from someone else, and then someone else writing about the same topic. These are my expectations for a graduate level discussion. So now let's go over to the assignments section, and you'll see that each of the 4 assignments are outlined in this section. Here you will see the research study analysis and the model assignments, the guidelines that come straight from the syllabus, and you can click here to find the readings. And then you have the case study, again, model samples, different ways of doing it. It could be narrated, it could be through a Glogster, it could be through a PowerPoint, however you wish. And here are the syllabus guidelines again. And then we have the collaborative learning project. It shows, again, the model projects, the steps to go through, some technical tips for the type of format that you might want to choose, and some background readings, one for science, social studies, math. Here's a more theoretical piece that gives you background on literacy development and the content areas, and here is the focus on learning strategies, which complement nicely with the Jody Rice book, the 120 Content Strategies for English Language Learners. And again, here are the guidelines directly from the syllabus, just to remind you. Now, here again, there are model projects for the content literacy project. Remember that this gets turned into task stream along with your field experience log. And here are your syllabus guidelines again. Now, when you get ready to turn in your work into the assignments section, you go ahead and click right on where it's underlined. Okay. For the research study analysis, you will post it in 2 places. On the discussion board as your third response, and here under the assignments section so that I can grade you with a rubric. So once you're ready to submit, you click on the research study analysis link, and you go ahead and write me a little note saying, you know, here is my project. You can say some nice things if you wish, however you want to go with that. And then you go ahead and attach your file, so you can go browse your computer, attach your file, and that should load right up for you, and then you click submit, and off it goes for me to grade. So that's it for our tour of the assignment section. Also remember to go to the discussion board 2 or 3 times a week. At the top, I'll always have the urgent questions for you so that you can ask questions that you think other people will benefit from. And then toward the bottom, I'll always add the new information. Again, there are 5 graded discussions as well as anything that needs to be done for discussion, like the research study analysis project. So just look for them on the bottom each time, and feel free to ask me any urgent questions as they come up. So that's it for your orientation to the assignments. I look forward to working with you this whole semester, and we'll see what we can create as a class.